Hey Linda, it was great to see your video and hear from you. I can't wait until we get back on Skype again. It feels like it's been a long time since we've actually talked face to face, so looking forward to that. Hope you have a safe flight. Update me as soon as possible about what happened at Duke. That sounds like it was a really good trip, plus when you get to Wales. Okay, so for this week, my life update. I'm now reading, well, I have been reading, but I've made more progress on Pickwick Papers by Dickens. I enjoy Dickens. He gets a little verbose at times, but it's really enjoyable. Xiaoping is in town. Xiaoping is a friend from Beijing. She worked with Chance Bridge Partners, the law firm that I worked for up there. So we've been doing a lot of things after work this week. Still dealing with family issues. I updated you on that, so that's going to be going on for like the next 5 months or something. So that's just constantly going on. And then tonight I'm going to be putting my life dashboard up on my bedroom wall. So that's basically real quick what's going on in my life. Response to what you said in your last video, two main action points or two main things were we're building a business and you are creating art. Building business, I would say yes. I think that we should apply the scientific approach and the rigor of a normal business to this as like a social enterprise. I never want to consider us like a true profit first business sort of thing. I think that we need to consider the larger impact first, and then of course being functional, making enough money to operate and invest in long-term growth is important. But I think that we always need to put on real benefit to people before all of that. So social enterprise, and then creating art. I was thinking about this. You create art to enlighten people so that they can live a more fulfilling and happy life. Like that's the reason why you create art. And what's interesting is Ira Glass, he has this video I think which I sent to you about creating art. And he says it takes forever sometimes to learn how to create art in a great way. And the main reason for that is that we don't know how to communicate the essential message that we are trying to say in the best way possible. And the reason why it takes time is because you basically test it. You test it with people, and you test it with yourself. So it comes a lot of it comes from your insight and your vision, but also comes from people seeing the art. Do they actually understand what you're trying to say? Okay, so anyways, with Bottlerocket, how this relates is, I would say, test all the time. Really take your vision, apply it into what you're creating, and then see if people receive it. If people don't receive it, and you think that it's getting close to your vision, then that's, I think, when we face the decision, like, do you persevere with the art that you've created, or do you kind of try to alter it so that way people are able to respond to the art that you create more effectively? Okay, now moving on to Bottlerocket. New freelancer, working on it, should take about a week and a half. That's with the prototype. Improving content on website. I would love to brainstorm this with you as soon as possible, so whenever you have time, shoot me an email, let's get on Skype, let's run through this. I would like to challenge us to really think, okay, what is the most effective way to do what we're trying to do? I don't think that we should get bogged down in the details right now. We should really keep our eye on the long-term goal and say, okay, how do we get there the quickest? And really focus on the most essential things. I mean, if we focus and if we focus on the details and we put hours and hours into those details, and then we end up completely moving away from what we built or not even using it, that's a complete waste of our time and our lives. And I don't want to do that. The purpose of Bottlerocket is to live like an impactful life. So let's focus on impact and try to avoid getting caught up maybe sometimes in details that don't matter so much. I would definitely agree that sometimes you do have to focus on the details, so I think that's just up to us to make a wise decision when that comes. Action points. Okay, for me, I need to finish up the prototype this next coming week and a half with the freelancer, and I would say for you, let's go ahead and I think we're doing a good job with the posts. The feedback looks good, and I think that we should almost try to expand the scope of the posts. And I would say the way to do this is let's just put ourselves back in our shoes 2 years ago and say, what information would we have liked to seen at that time? All right, talk to you soon. Bye.